storm is going to be bringing that weather here into northeast Wisconsin. We had a little bit of some snow this morning that came through, then turned into some sleet, freezing rain, and now we're in a bit of a lull. But some of that moisture did cause a little bit of some ponding water, especially down to our south. This is what the first band showed, moving up to the northeast, starting early this morning and lifting out by right around lunchtime or so. Now with that, there are some radar indicated rainfall totals at about an inch down to our south over Fond Du Lac, parts of Winnebago, Calumet County, Green Lake County. And because of this, the National Weather Service has issued a flood advisory from Marquette all the way to Sheboygan County, including Fond Du Lac and Green Lake, until 11:30 tonight. Now, could that be extended? Sure, perhaps. Depends on how the roadway conditions continue to handle themselves with this additional round moving in. Radar is showing now, after that lull, starting to fill in from the south. We've got a lot more moisture over northern Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, all moving up to the northeast, and this is going to turn widespread later on tonight. There's the center of low pressure right here, starting to intensify and will continue to get stronger as it moves up in towards Michigan and southern Wisconsin as well. There's the snowfall, very heavy snow, even some thunder snow in parts of Nebraska. We've got blizzard warnings all the way from Kansas, moving up into Minnesota, also in North and South Dakota, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories. A lot to talk about. A lot of people going to be affected by the storm. So first, the freezing rain and snow potential, where you do see the winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories. That is where that freezing rain and snowfall will be most definitive, from Waupaca all the way up towards Menominee County. Highest snowfall totals will be farther to the northwest that you live, lesser in the Fox Valley and towards Lake Michigan. This is what SkyCast is showing. 8:30, temperatures will be hovering near the freezing mark initially, so there could be some freezing rain issues, but then as the low pressure moves farther northward, that's going to cause this warmer air to bring our temperatures up into the mid-30s overnight tonight. With that freezing rain and snow farther to the northwest, we're at 1:30, 2 o'clock now. We're starting to get a little bit of some cooler air wrapping behind, but still along the lakeshore, temperatures in the mid-30s, but down into the lower 30s farther to the northwest that you live. Now we get to about the early morning hours, temperatures right around 32, 33 degrees. We're getting the wraparound of the storm system, so that's going to transition that rain over to snowfall, and it will be light to perhaps maybe moderate snowfall into the morning hours tomorrow. This lifts out of the area by right around lunchtime, and by the time it's all said and done, we're thinking about a dusting to an inch for a half of the viewing area. Then up to the north, a very sharp increase in totals from about 1 to 3 inches between Shawano and Oconto to near 6 to 10 inches up towards Anago. So farther northwest you live, the higher snowfall totals you will be getting. Now, ice accumulations could be anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch depending on where you live. So that's a little also a heads up, especially if you're driving on Route 29 or Highway 10, a heads up on that. Now, we have a wind advisory in effect for the southern part of the viewing area, southeastern part. Wind gusts will be getting upwards of 50 miles per hour tomorrow. As we get to the afternoon, you see very strong winds blowing in here and will be howling at times throughout the whole afternoon and evening hours. And that's going to drop our wind chill factors down into the -20s by Monday morning. So a very cold morning. And then finally, the dense fog advisory from Marquette to Sheboygan counties. Visibilities could drop down to a fraction of a mile, but then winds will start to pick up and erode the fog by the morning hours tomorrow. So for tonight, dropping down to 31, winds out of the northeast 10 to 15 miles per hour, and then those winds really pick up out of the west tomorrow, upwards of 50 miles per hour at times, those gusts. 35 in the morning, then dropping down into the 20s of the afternoon. High of only 8 on Monday, to 12 or 14 on Tuesday, 21 on Wednesday, and a chance of snow on Wednesday, and then Friday night into Saturday. So no sign of spring anytime soon, Matt.
Nope, but that is some colorful stuff you got going on. Busy.
Yeah, I got to catch a breath.
All right, we'll do that. Thanks, Gino. Coming up.